Good afternoon. How are you doing? Welcome to live chat with Nurse Bob G. How are you doing? How is your day going? Happy New Week. Let's talk. Very important topic. The cost of having a side chick. Are you a married man? You have a side chick? Let's talk. Having a side chick comes with a whole lot of responsibility. Yes. So let's talk. Are you a married man? You have a side chick aside your wedlock, or are you a married woman? You have a side chick. Let's talk. The effects of having a side chick, the implication of having a side chick. Let's talk. Because a lot is happening in our society today. You know, working in the hospital and on daily basis you meet a lot of people, a lot of individuals from different backgrounds, different encounters, and honestly speaking, some things you see in the hospital that married men do is actually unheard of. Okay, it's actually unheard of. A lot of things are happening. You can imagine a married man with family now visiting a side chick. Okay, a married man with a family, and he has a side chick. It happens that the side chick became sick, and she was brought into the facility for admission. Now, on admission, it happens that she was booked for emergency operation, emergency surgery for appendectomy. Okay, she has appendix and she has to be operated upon. And this family man, married man with his family, initially we thought it was her husband because he's a matured man. She's also a matured lady. Okay, a young lady, not too matured, but she's up to a marriageable age. The man is also a matured person. So we felt they were both husband and wife. Until it was time for it now happened that the investigation shows that she has to go through emergency operation, emergency surgery. And we asked her to inform the husband, and she put a call across. She told me that the man is not her husband. I was like, why? But this is the person that brought into the hospital. Hello. Good afternoon. Let's talk. Good afternoon. Welcome to live chat with Nurse Bob G. How are you doing? Happy New Week. Let's talk. Are you a married man? Do you have a side chick? Are you a married woman? Do you have a side chick? Let's talk. The implication of having a side chick. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hello, can you say hello? Say hello. Say hello. Let's talk. And let's talk because a lot is happening today in our hospital, in our society. So what are the implications of having a side chick? What are the implications? Imagine a married man. Okay, I was saying that a lady was brought into our facility. I'm seeing 11 person. Can you say hello? If you didn't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined me. So please say hello. Let me welcome you officially to this live stream. Let's introduce yourself. Let me welcome you. Okay, I'm actually typing a question. Okay, so just give me a little time. So but meanwhile, say hello to me of having a side chick. So it happens that this lady, it was to be operated upon, and he was brought into the woman The implication of having a side chick as a married man. Let's discuss. I'm actually typing though, please just slow down. Okay. Hello, Caesar. Hello, greetings from Mexico. Wow, good to have you here. Welcome, 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 Caesar. Welcome, Caesar Celis. Good to have you here. Okay, so the implication of having a side chick. I was actually giving a true life story of what happened in my facility. I'm a nurse. Okay, I will practice here with River State government in Nigeria. Okay, so it's this particular lady was ill and was brought into the health facility. And it happens that admission, it was discovered that she had to go through emergency surgery for appendectomy. She has appendix and she has to be operated upon. Hello, can you say hello? Caesar Selling, hello. How are you doing today? How is Mexico? Good to have you here. I've seen 6 persons. Can you say hello? Say hello. And don't forget, please subscribe to my channel, turn on notification to always join my live chat, and also visit my channel for more health videos. Okay, so the implication of having a side chick as a married man or married woman. It happens that this woman, after laboratory investigations, she has to go through surgery, emergency operation. And I reached out to her as a nurse on duty, and I was like, inform your husband that this is the latest development. We need some we need you to make some contacts, some deposit, get prepared for the operation. She was like, he's not her husband. I was like, what? This person brought her to the health facility on admission. She was really down when she came in. She said the man is not her husband. I said, who is he? She said he's just a friend. I said, okay, just inform him. So the man came. On arrival, I approached him and told him that you need to make some deposits. Your woman needs to go through surgery, emergency surgery. The man now responded, said, how much is the money that he's ready to deposit, as in 100,000 naira, 100,000 initial deposit for in Nigerian naira, 100,000 Nigerian naira. Okay, 100,000 naira. That's about less than about $80. Okay, about 100,000 naira, $80 in equivalent. So he was like, okay, that he's getting ready to pay the money, and no problem, they should go about with the treatment. And the next thing he said to me was like, after all, she's not even my wife. I have my wife and my children in the house, and then just coming to the hospital and the emergency surgery, I will pay. After paying the initial deposit, she and her family, her relatives, she should go and sort it. I was like, what? You mean this woman is not your wife? He said yes. I pretended as though I've not heard from the woman before. He said yes, she's not his wife. He has his family, he has his children. I was like, wow. And this man, married man with his family, is ready, as in within that instance, unprepared, was ready to deposit about $80,000 naira for a side chick. Now, this particular person now, possibly his family must have been starving. Hello, 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 hello. Please say hello, and don't forget to double tap, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video so that the algorithm will pick up this video for more persons to join. Okay, it's a very vital information I'm sharing with you so that you will know the implication of what you are doing. Aside this, I have other health issues that you don't know that I'm going to unfold to you, that this lady in question has, that this man, the married man with a family, he doesn't know the risk he's into. Okay, so now let's go. Please endeavor to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Okay, like this video. Let's continue. Now the man said she's not his wife, that after all, his wife and children are in the house. The wife is in the house and his children. I was like, wow. This person now, if it's the wife that comes to him and tell him, I need 100,000 naira, he will tell her, give her every excuses why he should not give her the money. He will even tell her he doesn't have money. Possibly this person, the wife must have been requesting for 10,000 to make her hair, and he said, I don't have money. Or the children's school fees, one way or the other, he must have been saying, I don't have money. But here is a side chick, and emergency $80, emergency 100,000 naira, 100,000 Nigerian naira, emergency $80, and he was just within that instance, he was ready to pay for a side chick. The wife, the children might be starving, or they don't even have food for that day, or the wife might be looking unkept. But here is a side chick. He is ready to spend on her. Hello, don't fail, please. I'm saying for person. Can you say hello, hello, hello? If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined this live stream. Please say hello. Let me welcome you officially. Let me give you an official welcome. Okay, say hello and don't fail to double tap on your screen to like this video. Okay, all right. So I was like, okay, this is a married man. Thank you for the like. Okay, thank you for the like. I'm grateful. Now my question is, okay, the other part, the medical aspect of it is this. Now before the surgery will take place, there are some laboratory investigations that need to be done. And after the laboratory investigations, it became obvious that the woman in question is HIV positive. That is the hint of the day. The lady in question, the side chick, is HIV positive. And I turned to her, I was like, are you aware of this? She said some years back, when she was not feeling fine, she went to a private hospital, and some investigations was carried on. They took her blood, and after they taken the blood, they didn't tell her the outcome of the result. I said, how is that possible? You paid for result, you paid for a test to be carried on, laboratory investigation to be carried out, and you didn't bother to ask them the outcome of the results for what you paid for. How is that possible? Said she didn't know her status. She doesn't know that she's HIV positive. Thank you so much for the like. I'm grateful. Okay, she doesn't know that she's HIV positive. I said, wow. Now, is this your man? Is he aware of it? She said no, that she's not aware of it. So my question now is, this married man with a family having an affair with a side chick which is HIV positive, can you imagine the implication he is taking to the family, the implication of this to his family, even to the wife, to the children who are so innocent? They might be thinking that this man is so innocent, he's so pure, married man, but they don't know that he has a side chick that is HIV positive. So you can imagine how people endanger themselves, all in the name of want to taste here. Just that few minutes pleasure. He's spending extra cost, engaging in emergency surgery, and is ready to pay that deposit. That's not all. It is HIV positive. You can imagine that. Sorry, the lady in question says she's HIV positive, and she said she doesn't know her status. She actually paid some time ago for laboratory investigation when she was not feeling fine, and in the hospital they collected blood. Thanks for the love. Okay, thank you so much for the emoji. I'm grateful. She paid for laboratory investigations, and she didn't bother to ask them the outcome of the result. Who does that? Who does that? How is that possible that you pay for investigations and you didn't bother to ask them the outcome of the investigations you paid for, and you left the hospital and walk away without knowing your status? How is that possible? Does it sound reasonable? Doesn't at all. So possibly, which is the truth, this lady in question knows her HIV status. Yes, she knows She has been told that she's HIV positive, but she chose to keep it to herself without letting the well, like what would I call it? The partner, okay, without letting him know that she's HIV positive. And this man has a family he's taking care of. He has his family, he has his children. So imagine the health risk. And after having all the activities, all the enjoyment, all the fun with the side chick, he will take it back to the innocent wife at home. You can imagine how this whole thing is being spreading. And someday, that wife might be sick or had an injury. The children, unknown to them, as their mom will want to attend to her with a cut or with a blood, or with them having a cut, maybe the woman has blood bleeding or whatsoever, and the children want to help without knowing that their mother has been infected with HIV from their father innocently. So you can imagine the risk involved in having a side chick. You can imagine. Hello, Radha, hello. Good afternoon. Good to have you here. Where are you watching from, Radha? Where are you watching from? Good to have you here. Okay, so you can imagine the health risk. You can imagine the health risk involved, that this woman, the wife is innocent, the children is like all innocent, and the father in question is the one that has a side chick, and the side chick is HIV positive. So what is the fate of that woman? And he's here spending all the money, but when the wife will ask on the house, he will say he doesn't have money. The children will be in need, he will say he doesn't have money. But here is a side chick booked for emergency surgery, and he's ready to pay for the money, pay for the hospital bill, and he doesn't know that the side chick is HIV positive. She is also claiming that she's not aware of her status, that she has paid for a laboratory investigation some time ago, but they didn't tell her the outcome of it when she was ill and she left the hospital. Who will believe this story? That I went, let's say I went to the market and paid for a commodity, and at the end of my payment, it wasn't given to me. Okay? And don't I have right to ask for what I paid for? Now imagine you went to the hospital and you paid for laboratory investigations, and after the investigations, the hospital chose not to give you the laboratory investigation, and you didn't bother to ask them where is the test I paid for, and you walk away. How is that possible? How is that? Does it sound reasonable? So this lady in question knows that she's HIV positive. She didn't do anything about it. She's claiming to be ignorant of it. But the man, okay, the married man that is her partner, left his family and has been having an affair with her, ready to pay and sponsor all her hospital bills, unknown to his own family, unknown to his own children, and she's HIV positive. Tomorrow he will be infected and he will transmit it to the wife. The wife innocently, unknown to the children, that their mother is positive. Maybe tomorrow she'll become ill. God forbid, as she lost her life, those children will become motherless. And he will continue with his side chick. Or if he goes ahead to marry her, she will come in and be punishing, maltreating those children. Or even if the woman doesn't contact it, the man is infected and he's transmitting it to the wife. This wife now, hello, can you say hello? Hello, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Can you say hello? Let me welcome you officially. So these are the risks, the health implications involved in having a side chick. You'll be spending out of impulse, as in out of expense, out of budget. You'll be spending out of budget. Imagine him paying emergency, what do they call it? Paying for emergency surgery outside his family's plan. And he doesn't know that the lady in question, the side chick, is HIV positive. And tomorrow he will transmit it to his family. Now, side chick, you might think his enjoyment is fun and all that, just few minutes pleasure and all that. But respect yourself. So HIV is not written on the face until proven otherwise by medical laboratory. The individual is HIV positive. So you don't just go into having an affair with anybody you see, all in the name of 5 minutes pleasure. It will ruin your life. The implication of having side chick, you'll be spending out of budget. You will not even have time for your family. You will transmit, if the person has any infection, you transmit it to your family, transmit it to your wife, endangering her life, endangering the life of your children, because they don't know. He brought the side chick to the hospital. Emergency surgery, he was ready to take it. But if it's the wife that is sick now, or the wife need money for her upkeep or to make her hair, you should know better. You will tell her stories of, I don't have the money, give me a little time, I will get it, or I don't have. The wife will be looking unkept without him caring for the wife. But for side chick, he was ready immediately to donate 100K for emergency surgery deposit. 100K, that's about $80 deposit for a side chick. And that is not just it. The lady in question is HIV positive. So imagine the health risk. She's claiming she doesn't know, but that she did test some time ago, the outcome of the result was not given to her. How is that possible? Please answer me. Is it possible that you pay for a commodity and you are not giving the commodity, and you didn't bother to ask questions and you walk away? How is that possible? Your guess is good as mine. So obviously she must have been told that she's positive, but she kept denying and denying. I don't have it, it's not true, I don't have it. She doesn't want to do anything about it, or possibly she doesn't want the man in question to know that she's HIV positive, so she kept it to herself. And she's been having an affair with this man, okay, ruining his life, and he will transmit it to his innocent wife. And if the wife becomes pregnant unknown to her, let's assume she didn't visit the health facility, because most of them don't, and the wife becomes pregnant, so that unborn child will also be infected with HIV. So you can imagine the risk side chick is putting people into. And that is why HIV we still have so many cases of HIV in our society today, because of a lot of things we do for pleasure, not knowing the implication, not knowing the after effects, not knowing the health risks associated with it. So if you're a man that has a side chick, please desist from it, because it's causing you more harm than good. If you're a woman, you're married, a married woman, you're also having affair with maybe little small boys, or what do they call them? What is that their name that they call them? Something father. What do they call the women that has a side chick, the married women that is having their lovers outside, either their ex-former lover before they got their ex-lover, their ex before they got married, and they still maintain that relationship. You don't know the status of this person, you still continue. It's risk. It's risky, exposing yourself. That is why the number of HIV is still increasing per day in our society. So please, let's change from this habit of having a side chick, what do they call it? Your ex, having an affair with your ex whom you have left for months, that you don't know what has happened within him, or your ex whom you left to get married to somebody else, or what do they call this? They are waiting father. What do they call it? All those lovers, them grandfather or whatever. just because you want to make money. You're exposing yourself to risk. You're exposing yourself to so many infection. You're exposing yourself to so many health challenges that you don't know that this person has. Hello, please say hello now. Say hello, see 4 person. Say hello, see 5 person now. Can you say hello? Let me welcome you. Don't fail to subscribe to my channel, okay? Say hello, let me welcome you officially to my channel. If you don't say hello, I wouldn't know you joined me. Please endeavor to say hello. Let me welcome you officially for this live chat. I appreciate your time, okay? So please say hello. Let's continue. Don't fail to double tap on your screen to like this video. Don't fail to subscribe to my channel. Turn on notification. Also endeavor to visit my channel. You'll see a lot of health information on my videos that will give you more insights, okay, to keep you living or involving practicing healthy living, okay. So the implication of having a HIV, sorry, having a partner, a side chick, both to the man and to the woman, is so there are so many health risks you're exposing yourself to. It's a danger line that you're dreading. Remember, HIV is not written on your face. Like the story of the lady I talked about, the side chick, okay, sorry, the partner in question, because she's the side chick, the partner in question doesn't know that she's HIV positive, but she knows her status and she chooses to keep it to herself and said she doesn't want it. And she said she doesn't know about it, but some time ago she was not feeling fine, and she was given she did some laboratory investigations, and after that she was told that okay, she wasn't told the outcome of the laboratory investigation. I was like, how is that possible? You did test, the outcome of the results was not given to you. How is that possible? And you don't know your status. So she knows her status, but because she wants to maintain her side, her bobo, her partner, she wouldn't let him know. She kept it to herself. She still denied that she's not aware that the investigation she did, she was not told the outcome of the results. So please, men and women having side chick, having partners here and there, please reframe your steps. You're endangering yourself. This man now was ready to pay 100K, as in 100K deposit, official deposit for her surgery, which he never planned for. He was ready to deposit 100,000 naira on ground before the surgery will be done. That's about 80,000, sorry, $80. Okay, he was ready to deposit that sum for emergency surgery for his side chick, which he never prepared. Now ask him, has he given his family, his wife, 10,000 that day? Has he given them 5,000 for the upkeep? Has he given the wife even 10,000 for her hair, or what? But here he is in the hospital, unknown to the family, and he was ready to pay 100K deposit for surgery that he never bargained for. Such people, most times, they don't even have time for their family. Their wives are suffering, their children don't even have their time. They don't even care whether they eat or whatsoever. They don't care. The only thing that they know was side chick, and now the side chick has HIV. So how will the innocent wife, how will she know that the husband in question has an affair with HIV positive patients? And by tomorrow, when it will be revealed, possibly maybe when she become ill or when she's pregnant and she gets to the hospital, most of them don't even go to the hospital, and then she is being told that she is HIV positive. This man is going to deny. He will even say he's not the cause. Sometimes he will even choose to blame the wife as being the person that contacted or that is infected that brought it to them. But here he is in the hospital with a side chick